Rem's maiden heart is super complex. Sometimes, Rem seriously doubted that his mind was trying. For example, when Rem saw him sleeping on the floor during a break. Rem: Subaru, if you sleep in such a place, you'll catch a cold. In the terrace died in warm sunlight, so as to not wake up the dozing Subaru, Rem whispered to him in a really thin voice. That she didn't wake him up, though it appeared as if she were about to, was because Rem possessed a great sense of morality. Rem: Geez, Subaru really is no good. Saying so in a happy tone, Rem decided to stay right beside Subaru as he basked in the sun. When it came down to it, preparation was key. From there, Rem's bustling was barely perceptible to the eye, so fast and diligent was her work. She set the nearby chair right next to Subaru and placed a lap blanket on the napping Subaru so he wouldn't catch a cold. Then, she laid out snacks and tea on the table in case he would crave some upon waking up. To make sure that her older sister Ram wouldn't encroach, she appointed her to a job in the basement. To Emilia, she made sure to instruct her to take a break in her own room by offering snacks and tea. She then collected and submitted all the documents to Roswell in order to make sure that he would be shutting himself in his office. As a precaution for Beatrice making an appearance, she closed every door around. And last but not least, Rem seated herself next to Natsuki Subaru. Even at that time, Rem hadn't let her self-restricting rule of to never leave Subaru's shadow slip from her mind. Even if it were the scent of Subaru's vomit, she would stand in it as much as she could. But still, Rem, without holding back any of her passion, had requested to stay by Subaru's side until he had reached his limit. More specifically, Rem has been continually looking at Subaru, so much so that she could pierce a hole through him with her mere gaze. Rem: Subaru is cute. Rem, who, in public, never showed a mushy expression, enjoyed Subaru's sleeping face. Usually, his sharp eyes were unnecessarily intimidating. His mouth moved to the point of giving the impression that he may die if he didn't stop yapping, and his shoulders were bent unless he was conscious of putting up the correct posture for his spine. But as soon as he displayed his fragile sleeping form, those worries disappear from Rem's mind. Subaru, RM! When she took notice, Rem's face was extremely close to Subaru's face, to the point that her breaths could be felt on Subaru's eyes. Her heart about to explode, Rem masked those feelings behind a smile. Rem: Subaru, if you sleep in such a place, you'll catch a cold. Subaru: did I fall asleep? My bad, I'll be careful, yawn. Watching Subaru's yawn, so large that he couldn't hide it with his hand, Rem reaffirmed the warm feeling on her chest. Rem: Geez, Subaru truly is a helpless person. The end.